In this lesson, we're going to take a look at the flying side kick, specifically the running flying side kick. So this is when you have basically all the time in the world to do this kick. You're going to be able to run, you're going to be able to build up full speed for the technique, and then you're going to be able to leap and attack the target. So applications of this could be if you need to clear an obstacle or some kind of hurdle to get to your opponent. If there's like a trench or something like that that you need to get over to get to your opponent, that would be another example of when you might use this technique. And in the real world, the practical application here is you would probably blindside an opponent with this technique, because nobody is just going to stand there while you run 20 or 30 feet at them and then jump and do a flying side kick. Nobody is going to just stand around and wait. So this might be a blindside technique. You hit somebody from behind with this, or you hit somebody from the side when they're not looking. And this is an extremely powerful technique. You can finish somebody off with this in one shot if they don't see it coming. But here is the flying side kick. And what I want you to note is that the kicking leg actually leaves the ground first. So that's very, very important. We don't typically use jumping side kick because there's a chance that your legs can get tangled up when you do jumping. So instead of one leg up before the other, we come up right away, and the kicking leg is actually the first leg to leave the ground. So watch this here in the video. Okay, so if you look at that again, what I want you to see here, it's hard for me to pause this, but it's very important that you get the back leg up. So take a look at how my knee is bent. So my non-kicking leg, the knee is bent and it is up. So that if there was any obstacle there, like a table or a chair or something that I'm trying to jump over top of, I have no trouble clearing that hurdle. And then I'm kicking with the other leg. And you can see once again, we're using the heel as the striking tool on this. So this is heel all the way. And you can see how the body has to be turned to the side as you're in the air. All right, here looking again. There's more than enough power on this technique. Again, here you can see I'm just getting up into position there. More than enough power on this technique. If you hit somebody with this, you are gonna knock them on their butt pretty quickly with one shot. You can do a lot of damage with this. But like I said, probably a blindside technique to be able to hit somebody with this and for it to be useful in the real world. I don't know if I have another view of that one in particular. I've got a view of me actually clearing a hurdle here, so maybe we'll take a look at this one here as well. So this is just to show that if there's an obstacle on the ground, right, it's no difficulty to get up over top of that to get to the kick. So here again, watching. All right, so there, oftentimes in class we will practice that with a hurdle, just so students are forced to extend the length of their jump. Here, we'll watch it again. So here you can see how much ground I'm covering, where that hurdle is, and where the heavy bag is. And it's no problem. And here I think is without the hurdle. So this is just regular. So there you can see without the hurdle, students have a tendency to jump as little as possible to be able to get to the bag. But again, there it is, right? Coming up, making sure that that back leg is up and that knee is bent so that you're not getting snagged on anything here. You can see here, I'm kicking the bag. I'm already coming back down for the landing. So it's very hard for me to freeze it in time for you to see it in this video. There it is. Okay, that's better. So that is what your flying side kick should look like. So up into the bag, back leg bent and up out of the way. And you can see there, going in, striking with the heel. That is running, flying side kick.